Well, what a beautiful day it is here at the ballpark. Brian Zane here, Commissioner of POW Pro Wrestling. This is your BaseBrawl 5 Countdown Show, and we are here at PK Park in the shadow of Autzen Stadium, the home of the University of Oregon baseball team, and of course, the Eugene Emeralds, our partners here with POW Pro Wrestling. We are so excited to be putting this on once again here, right here along the third baseline where I'm standing. That's where the ring is going to be set up. Hundreds of people are going to be sitting here witnessing wrestling for the very first time in some cases, and they're going to be blown away with what we have to offer here for our 5th installment of BaseBrawl. The show kicks off just after the Emeralds play the Hillsboro Hops Saturday, May 23rd. The show will kick off roughly around 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you're watching from home, watching the stream on YouTube, try and set your timer to around then to sit down and watch some great post-baseball action courtesy of POW Pro Wrestling. We begin this rundown with some late-breaking news as it relates to the POW Tag Team Championship. Let's first take you back to last month's show, Multiple Maniacs at World Pies, when the last-minute replacements for Dove and Dangerous, the Alpha Sigma squad, answered the Hammer Brothers Open Challenge and, due to some chicanery, ended up walking away the new Tag Team Champions. But right after the bell rang, that's when we saw Dove and Dangerous. They were late, they didn't make their call time. We later found out it was due to automobile sabotage, and they're lobbing some pretty serious threats against the Alpha Sigma squad. And after some consideration, I decided to put them together in a triple threat tag team match for BaseBrawl. But then at the last minute, I had some late-breaking ingenuity. And you know what? This diamond's got 4 bases. Let's make it a fatal 4-way for the Tag Team Championship. We have now added Jonas Albert Robinson and Eric Wright into the mix for the POW Tag Team titles. This is going to be a huge matchup. The Hammer Brothers, undefeated at PK Park, unbeaten at BaseBrawl. That streak and, of course, the Alpha Sigma squad's tag titles are going to be on the line. A streak might be broken this Saturday night. Let's hear from some of the participants.
Can't believe they would do that, you know? I can't believe the ass boys would do that to us. That was our shot. That was our big shot. But you know what? Now that I think of it, they think they could stoop that low, that they could get that low to the ground. Well, it's almost wedding season, and we might not be on a real dance floor, but we're ready to dance a different kind of dance in the squared circle.
Yeah.
Steven, tell them about it.
We're still the number 1 contenders, Ash. You
That's
can't
right,
take that from us.
Yeah.
You can't change what happened in April at Multiple Maniacs, but at BaseBrawl in May, we can bring your reign to a very short close. Give us Ash, give us the Hammers, doesn't matter. We're coming out the champions. We are destined to be the POW Tag Team Champions, and at BaseBrawl, we're going to make it happen for us.
That's right. It's written in the stars, and we might not have a disco ball that night because we're going to have the stars shining above us, and we're going to be the stars in the center of that ring. You see these hips? These are dancing hips. They're loose and ready, and they're waiting for you ass boys. They're waiting. Here we go.
Hey there, Powder Cake. King Najee here. We want to go catch up with the Alpha Sigma squad as we're preparing for BaseBrawl. Hey, boys, what's going on?
Yo! We're playing a game of poker.
We have a door.
We have a door.
Apparently they have a door. Oh, gosh, I can't get anything done with these guys. Let's see if I can get them to answer this time.
Who is it? Is it the Pickle Monster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Let's go.
Oh, my God. Oh, they're so rowdy.
Our freaking
Oh, good to
guy.
see you.
How
Oh,
you
boy.
doing?
Welcome,
All right. Time out. Wait a minute. I just came in to check. This actually looks pretty good. To make sure you guys are ready for BaseBrawl. What are you guys thinking about BaseBrawl?
Dude, BaseBrawl's gonna be a cakewalk. Dove and Dangerous, Hammer Bros, faces down, ass up,
baby. Ain't got
Still
what it
top
takes to
2
kick it with
matches.
us.
Dove and Dangerous.
Yeah.
Hammer Bros.
Beat 'em.
Hammer Brothers.
You guys.
Yeah.
Us?
You didn't get the memo?
What memo?
It's a fatal 4-way now.
A 4-way?
Yeah.
With whom?
What sort of fuster cluck is Brian Zane trying to put on us?
Great googly moogly.
No ideas about cluster.
Well, fuster cluck, we're
I can't
show.
even get it out, boys and girls. Listen, I've done my job here. You guys got to figure it out. You got work to do.
A 4-way?
It's a fatal 4-way now. So sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Some Jarmies involved. I gotta go.
Are you freaking kidding me? The
What?
Jarmy?
Hey, listen, don't get me.
Get out!
Don't kill the messenger. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, another successful edition of Checking In on the Ass Boys with your boy King Naja. I don't know what's going to happen, but my job is done here. We'll see you guys this weekend at BaseBrawl. Make sure you guys get there. PK Park, partnering with the M's, it's going to be amazing. I think they'll be ready.
Alpha Sigma Squad, you know what happened to the last guy who pissed us off? Sledge ate him. Alive. Picked the meat off his bones. I spoon-fed him the man's eyeballs like he was some kind of giant baby. It looked something like this. Here comes the airplane, Sledgy.
Now I've got an insatiable appetite for man flesh.
That's exactly what's gonna happen to you next month at PK Park, because the Hammer Brothers have never lost at PK Park. And we don't care if Sledge has to eat Dove and Dangerous. We don't care if Sledge has to eat ass. We will improve our BaseBrawl record to 5-0 and become five-time PAL Tag Team Champions at BaseBrawl 5, because when you're a hammer,
Everybody looks like dinner.
That's going to be an explosive matchup for the tag titles right here at the third baseline of PK Park here in Eugene, Oregon, the site of BaseBrawl 5. You can only catch it live on YouTube Saturday, May 23rd. That's, of course, if you can't make it here in person. It takes place after the Emeralds Hops game that Saturday evening. One of the biggest moments in PAL Pro Wrestling history took place right here at PK Park 2 years ago for BaseBrawl 3. It was when Amamira did the improbable when she defeated Funny Bone in a last person standing match to become the first female to win the PAL Pro Wrestling Championship. What a career the Tower of Power has had since then. And of course, she comes back here this Saturday night to take on a familiar opponent, the rising upstart rookie in the Starfire, Naomi King. These two are no strangers to each other. They faced off back in January when Amamira bested Naomi King, but a lot has changed since then. Naomi has only gotten stronger, more experienced, and more confident. Look no further than what happened at Multiple Maniacs last month when she survived 10 minutes in the ring with Wade by God Hess. And even though Wade kind of reneged on his promise to shake Naomi's hand afterward, got a cheap shot afterward, the decision still stood. Naomi stood tall, and she has got a lot of confidence going into this big return match with Amamira. It's crazy to think that this was the site of one of Amira's greatest career accomplishments, and it could be the site of one of Naomi King's biggest if she has her way this Saturday night. Well, folks, one of my favorite traditions here at BaseBrawl, one of the matches that gets me going every year, is the 6-man BaseBrawl Scramble. Every time we've had it here at PK Park, it is wild. It is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen or what items around this ballpark will be used as a weapon. Look no further than last year's Scramble when Matt Brannigan went to town with those giant boxing gloves. Well, this year, Matt Brannigan is back at PK Park, and he is going to be the defending Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion. He is going to be defending against a real rogues gallery of competitors. I'm talking about Marcus Erics, Joey Thornton, AJ Costin, the Hoochie Daddy, and the Old Soul Mitty Tulips. Folks, Matt Brannigan, we know he is a fighting YouTube champion. He is certainly one of the most unorthodox in Wrestling with Regret YouTube championship history, but the success speaks for itself. We caught up with him recently as he gets ready for a day out at the ballpark.
I don't really know anything about real sports. I'm gonna need my thinking juice. Yeti, give me my drink. Who's John Goodman? Give me my drink. We've been practicing since last time. Show them John Goodman.
Well, we're here, like I said, at PK Park. We are getting ready, and you never know who's going to show up here as we prepare here on the Countdown Show. And look who I have here. It's one of the participants in the 6-man BaseBrawl Scramble, the leader of the fanny pack, the Hoochie Daddy. Hooch, it's so good to see you here.
So good to see you, Brian Zane. I'm happy to be in my hometown of Eugene, Oregon.
Well, this is going to be your first ever BaseBrawl event. And of course, you got a lot riding on this one. It's going to be your first title opportunity as well. How are you feeling about this?
Oh, I feel great. You know, there's an old saying, stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And that definitely applies to your Hoochie Daddy. Between all the wrestling I've been doing and all the traveling I've been doing, I am ready to take on this challenge.
All right, a lot of scary competitors in there. You got guys like Marcus Erics, AJ Constant. Who is it that you are really trying to prepare for the most there?
I think I'm preparing the most to avoid Marcus Erics, his hair specifically, because that stuff is sharp. Ugh, I don't want to get hit with that. Other than that, I'm ready for everybody. It's going to be a great time.
All right, well, Hoochie Daddy is here. BaseBrawl fever is getting in full swing as we prepare for this Saturday night, May 23rd, just after the Emeralds Hillsboro Hops game here at PK Park. Approximately 8 o'clock Pacific time. Be sure to be ready and standing by YouTube if you're not here live here at the show. Thank you so much, Hoochie Daddy. Now, one of the other big matches we are looking forward to this Saturday night at BaseBrawl is a tag team grudge match, and it's going to focus on two individuals who have been wronged multiple times by the Dynasty, hoping to get a little bit of revenge. The Bridge City Berserkers, Gunnar Thorson and the Devil Drexel, will team up to take on Los Sicarios. For months now, these hitmen of the Dynasty have been getting involved in Charlie Avell's POW Championship business. It's involved multiple victims, among which Drexel and Gunnar Thorson. Well, as we saw last month at Multiple Maniacs, these two are mad as hell and are not going to take it anymore.
I'm not talking right now. Low scoliosis. See, you messed up. You made sure that Gunnar didn't even get in the Rumble. He's so mad, he's not even gonna talk. I'm not talking! And if he's not talking, that means he's really mad. If he's really mad, that means he wants to kick your ass. So it's the next month, BaseBrawl, how about Bridge City Berserkers versus Los Scoliosis? And we are coming to fight. Still not talking! We're not gonna talk, we're gonna fight!
Now, the last time Drexel challenged for the POW Championship was right here in this facility, PK Park. He went against his former protege, Charlie Avell, in the Devil's Playground match, which we did see Charlie Avell come out on top on that one. Well, 1 year later, Charlie Avell, the pretty champion of POW, still on top of the mountain in this company. He has celebrated well over 400 days. He has smashed Funny Bone's single reign record for the longest in POW history, but that could all come crashing down this Saturday night when the winner of the Rumble to Regret and the #1 contender, Ravenous Randy Meyers, steps up to the plate and threatens to take down the Dynasty for good. Take a listen to the champion and the challenger ahead of this monumental match.
Hello, Charlie, darling. It looks like after winning the Rumble to Regret, we have a date at BaseBrawl, and I am so excited to go to first base, second base, third base, and take it home with you, darling, because your title reign, as long as it has been illustrious, it is going to, let's say, go up in flames like Levi Shapiro, let's say. You, me, BaseBrawl, make magic. What do you say?
Pretty's reign continues as I defeated the Playboy of the PNW Zay Perez last month. And I watched the Rumble, and I see the ravenous one, Randy Meyers, step up to the plate and win his opportunity to my beautiful championship. I ain't afraid of you. I did see you use some fire onto Levi Shapiro as well, but that's not gonna stop me. The beautiful man is always ready for a challenge. So at BaseBrawl, you'll get an opportunity for me and my championship. See you later. Hopefully you get your home run.
That's going to be a huge match for the POW Championship. I'm joined now by a former POW Tag Team Champion in Jeremy Blanchard. Good to have you back, Jeremy.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It's good to be back.
Well, we know that you've made history here at PK Park for the inaugural Base Brawl. You know all about making history, and this could be a historic championship match in its own right. What are your thoughts about Charlie Avell defending against Randy Meyers?
Charlie Avell, the longest reigning POW champion. He's got it all in front of him. And what a great stage. PK Park, Base Brawl. Nothing bigger. If you can't get excited for baseball in a championship wrestling match, you might want to get your pulse checked. You might not be alive, okay? This is gonna be a great match. Unless, you know, I've had problems here with Sluggo, okay? If we can get Sluggo out of this, then maybe we can have a, you know, fair down the middle championship
Don't
match.
say his name too many times.
Yeah, he might appear.
It's an urban legend around here. Well, Jeremy, on to some more, you know, some more somber fare. Let's talk about a friendship and a mentorship that's really gotten sour here in POW Pro Wrestling. It's a story between somebody who you know very personally in Ricky Gibson.
I do.
Going against his own protege in Zay Perez. Let's take you back to Multiple Maniacs. It was an impromptu POW championship match. Perez challenging Charlie Avell out of nowhere. Gibson saying he would be in his corner. At the last minute though,
good friend
Gibson seemingly inexplicably throwing in the towel for Perez. Charlie Avell retains the championship. We were wondering what Gibson's motivations were, and then after the match, well, you see what happened here. Gibson brutally assaulting Zay Perez after the fact, laying him out with a potential leg injury, and it's come down to this. Here on the third baseline of PK Park this Saturday night, it's loser leaves POW. Mainstays, stalwarts in POW, one of them could be leaving.
Professional wrestling would not exist in the state of Oregon if it wasn't for Ricky Gibson. I've trained more than half of the POW roster. And yet time after time after time, POW Pro Wrestling puts somebody else in the main event wrestling for that heavyweight title before yours truly. I trained Stephen Bradley. I trained Amamira. I trained the Hammer Brothers. I trained Frankie Dove. I trained heavyweight champion Charlie Avell. And I trained Zay Perez. Zay Perez, last month, I tried to give you some career-saving advice. I said, sit this one out because your knee can't handle it. I saw that look in your eyes. I saw that look and I recognized that look because I've been there, but your stupid, dumb skull couldn't understand that any more damage to that knee would put you out permanently. So Zay, on May 23rd, we're gonna step in the ring and I'm gonna teach you a lesson, coach to student. At the end of the day, when you lose that match, I want you to walk away from pro wrestling and I want you to think about what you've done. And then I'm going on to become the POW heavyweight champion because POW needs Ricky Gibson way more than Ricky Gibson needs POW.
Four years ago, it all started here for Zay Perez. Everyone told me that I had the potential to be great, potential to be the next guy. And maybe that's why it hurt the most from you, Ricky. Because I thought you believed in me.
Zay is so close to the ropes, but he's so far away. He just can't reach it. And just another couple of inches and Perez has got it. Look at him. He's almost got it, but hey, wait a minute. Ricky Gibson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match by surrender, throwing in the towel of Ricky Gibson, and still POW Pro Wrestling Champion, Charlie Avell.
I don't know. I begin to wonder though, but I know Gibson had the best interest in heart there.
I mean, yeah, he was looking out. He was hoping that Zay could fight another day. What the hell?
Oh no! Not the knee.
What are you doing, Ricky?
What is now it's loser leaves POW. Me against you. I know people are looking at you, Ricky, as a coach, a leader. They see you winning this one. They look at me as a guy with too many injuries and a heart too big for his own good. But Ricky, that heart has kept me alive. May 23rd, BaseBrawl. I'm not proving that I'm better than you. I'm proving how much I love this business, how much I love those fans. So come BaseBrawl, Ricky. You better hope you bring enough. If this is truly the last time I step into a power ring, you're gonna have to rip it out of my hands, because I'm not staying down.
Jeremy, I gotta ask you, what's gotten into Ricky Gibson?
What do you mean what's gotten into Ricky Gibson? I mean, it's like being a good Samaritan. I mean, what would you do if you saw someone hurt like that? You know you would throw in the towel. He did the right thing. He did the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my son. Hey, he's like my son. I mean, I brought him up into this business. I nurtured him into the excellent human being that he is. I mean, he was just worried about Zay Perez, that's all.
Yes.
I mean, I'm beaming. I'm proud. I'm proud.
That makes sense. You know, you were one of the trainers of Ricky Gibson, and you know, I guess like father, like son.
Absolutely.
In many ways.
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Well, folks, that's a loser leaves PAL match. It's going to be emotional. It's going to take place right here at PK Park this Saturday night after the Emeralds Hillsborough game. Let's run down the rest of this enormous card for BaseBrawl 5. You're going to have a four-way match for the PAL tag team titles as the Alpha Sigma squad defend against Dove and Dangerous, the Hammer Brothers, and the Jarmy. Naomi King and Amamira face off in a return match. The six-pack BaseBrawl Scramble returns for the Wrestling with Regret YouTube Championship. The Bridge City Berserkers take on Los Sicarios in a tag team grudge match. Then, of course, there is that PAL title match. Charlie Avell defending against Randy Meyers. Jeremy, we've had some stacked cards before in the history of BaseBrawl, but this one might top them all.
Hey, just having a scramble. Anything can happen. We know that already. We know that already.
Folks, if you're here in Eugene and you want to be here live for it, go to palprowrestling.com, get yourself a discounted ticket, gets you into the game, and then BaseBrawl takes place right after that. And if you're watching live on our YouTube channel, stick around, get ready between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's when we expect the game to end and for BaseBrawl 5 to begin. Folks, you don't want to miss it. Wrestling at the ballpark, it's a combination unlike anything you've ever seen before, and we can't wait to bring it to you this Saturday with BaseBrawl. For Jeremy Blanchard, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you there this Saturday night.
You're out.